Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, let us indeed continue our Bizzaro and Bizarre, of course, adventure through the brand new Bizzaro World DLC pack. Of course, just yesterday we took on the level for the very first time. Of course, as always, if you didn't know, there's a new DLC pack that just came out for, of course, LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. It costs you $2.99, and it will unlock 8 characters, 1 vehicle, and then on top of that, you will receive, of course, a brand new level. Now, we took on the level actually last time, and we did pretty well, completed it in a fairly quick manner, I would say. But today we will, of course, head off once again to the level, which is right down here. I really like the actual design that they chose for the level. Like, it definitely is quite bizarre looking. So again, very fitting with the whole theme. But as you can see, we still have tons and tons to do here because, of course, we need to 100% complete the level. And by that, I mean, of course, get the 10 Minikits, the 3 remaining gold bricks, and, of course, also attain superhero ranking. So we're going to go ahead and hit free play. We're actually going to stick to predominantly the same characters, except now, of course, we can choose any other characters that we might need. I do believe we're going to need a magnetic character at some point, or a character that can control magnets. So that'll be cool.
Help Superman say as reward, Bizzaro get own planet all to himself, very far away from
there you go.
People.
Bizzaro helps Superman, he get the planet. It's like winning the lottery.
But hate new planet and make city to live in called Rocktropolis. Now very good man want wreck Rocktropolis. Take energy from planet. Make Bizzaro happy to see city in peril. So me steal LexCorp replicator gun, make own League of Friends. Bizzaro, Bizzara, Bizarro, and Green Zaro. Apart we fight Darkseid, save planet. Bizzaro League.
That is really cool. Of course, as you can see, quite the squadron and quite the Bizzaro League has been put together, which is really nice indeed. Now, of course, to assist us in our quest, I'm pretty sure that I remember most of them, most of the Minikits, but I will go ahead and turn on the mini detector just to be safe because, you know, as they say, better be safe than sorry. So, we kick things off with, actually, we're going to need a Solomon Grundy here for this first bit. Of course, as you can see, well, I mean, there's other characters that you could use for this, but we'll use Solomon Grundy. I believe Swamp Thing has this ability as well, from what I recall. And I don't know why others are not really jumping to mind at this very moment. However, as you can see, there we are. We have indeed summoned... Oh, there you go. So, I guess... Well, we can't verify right now, but I guess you would know, typically, that you could use Mr. Swamp Thing for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and use a little bit of a grappling hook here with our 1966 Batman and see what we got. Bam! Our very first Minikit has now been unlocked, which is pretty lovely stuff. Now, of course, another thing that I have to keep my eyes out on is actually making sure that we collect enough studs, because I'm not using a stud multiplier. Of course, if worst comes to worst, I will definitely go ahead and activate the multiplier, or the stud multiplier at this point, to help us, which obviously would make getting the amount of studs that we need quite easy. I mean, it would literally take a second, probably. Like, this many studs would be enough with the multiplier to just get superhero ranking, I'm guessing. So, it would be quite simple and quite easy, but we're going to try to do our best of actually getting all of this without utilizing the multipliers, getting to the superhero ranking without the multipliers, because I think it's a lot more challenging that way, and a lot more interesting in that regard as well. Plus, I guess maybe it's a bit bizarre to do that, which, hey, when you're playing the Bizzaro World DLC pack, you're allowed to be bizarre, right? Am I right, guys? Alright, speaking of bizarre, there's Bizzaro, who is really cool. I love the way he runs. Like, look at that. He's like, I got a headache. I got a headache. It's like he ate some ice cream or something, and he's got a brain freeze. He's like, oh my god, it won't stop. Well, then again, he actually talks like, my god, it won't stop. Because, you know, he's Batman. Or Bizzaro, I should say. Goodness gracious. I always feel like I need to correct myself over and over again. But that is certainly the case, because these characters are very wacky, and as a result of that, they make you go wacky as the player. Alright, so we need somebody with a magnetic ability, which it doesn't seem like we have... Wait, can you control magnetic stuff? No, you cannot. I kind of forgot for a moment there. So I don't think that any of these characters can control magnetic items per se, but that's okay. That's completely fine and okay by me. We will select Robin 1966 to help us with this little fishing mini game right here. Now, of course, as you can see, we need to blow that up right there. So we're going to call upon Bizzaro, who has actually explosive batarangs, which is pretty handy. And there we go. We've attained our second mini kit right there and there. Alright, so let's go ahead and snag all this up real quick. Now, I was wondering... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say, I was pretty sure that I was supposed to hit these birds, but I wasn't 100% certain of that. But now, of course, as you can see, the big arrow right there definitely gives it away. And it's like, hey, don't forget to attack the birds right here. Alright, so next up, we're going to just collect all of these. Of course, as always, try to make sure that you get at least the blue studs, because, of course, those are the ones that are going to really help you get your score up pretty quickly and quite easily. So just keep an eye out on that. If you don't want to be collecting the silvers, you can definitely skip some of them and still attain a superhero ranking, but you really want to make sure that you don't miss out on the blue studs and especially the purple studs, which there are actually a couple of on this level as well. So we'll get to that in just a moment. There's just another trash can right here to smash, and just gonna snag that up. And let's see, I think, can I not go all the way over there? There we go. So there's the purple stud, which you actually have a better angle once you blow up these little bits of seeing, but I just didn't want to forget about it. Alright, so we got just one more structure right here to destroy. I'm just going to step away because maybe the hit detection wasn't too great there. We've done that. Oh no, Swamp Thing! Watch out, buddy! Look at him. He's like, I'm going for a ride. It almost looks like those, like, you know, fake places that you could, like, skydive in. It's like those kind of tube things where you step in and then there's a lot of wind blowing on you and then that allows you to be in the air. I've never done it, but it certainly looked like a ton of fun. So it's certainly something that I wouldn't mind trying out sometime in the future. So you never know, I guess. Uh-oh. And here comes a wave of enemies. Alright, so let's see. Let's use Bizzaro for this little battle and see if we can take down all these fellas. Alright, trying to maintain our combos, because of course maintaining a combo would be really great for the studs as well. So that's really, really lovely stuff with the ×7 multiplier. That comes in very handy. Alright, so next up, as you can see, a really easy minikit right here. All you have to do is just smash that booth right there, and you get the minikit, which is probably the easiest of the minikits so far. I'm pretty certain of that, but certainly an easy one. No excuses about not getting that one, because it's very, very easy to get it. Alright, so let's smash all this stuff out of the way here. Doing pretty good. I think that you guys are probably interested in seeing some of the other characters, so let's go ahead and go into Desaad, who's one of the most unique characters of all. I remember being introduced to this character, actually, of all things. I knew that he was in the Justice League, but I didn't know that he was in the Justice League. Like, I hope that makes sense. And what I mean by that, like, I watched the show, so I obviously was aware of the character, but I really never remembered his name or anything. However, lately, when I was rewatching the show, I was like, oh my god, that's his name. And then I figured out about the character a little more. And then I actually remember buying a DC Universe Classics toy for Build-A-Figure Wave or something like that. And he was in it, and I was like, that guy just looks so bizarre and weird. He looks like such an old school like comic book design, and I guess I was right. But it was just cool to, you know, get introduced to that character many years ago, but then completely forgetting about that, and then now coming back and remembering it just thanks to basically the video game, and then on top of that, the TV shows, and then, of course, the toys as well. Alright, so next up, we are going to need somebody that can smash all this glass, so why don't we go ahead and use Man-Bat for this. There we are. Smash all that up real quick, and then we just need to do a little bit of assembly work right here. And that's probably going to be a bat logo, I'm guessing. Oh, maybe not. Whoa, Batmite! That's awesome! That is absolutely incredible. That is so cool. I love that. Look at that nice little Easter egg right there. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we got rid of the little bird right here as well, so don't forget that. Okay, just keep that in mind, that there was also the little bird fella right over there. So that means that at this point you should have, I think, 3 birds taken out. Alright, so let's switch to Bizzaro. Of course, if we want, we could actually use Bizzaro. And he has ice vision, heat breath is what he actually has for breath. But that allows us to get, as you can see, a minikit, another minikit, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and burn all this stuff down real quick. get some more studs in the process, which is pretty lovely. We're actually very close towards getting already a superhero ranking, so that's awesome. I really find it interesting that the ice ray, or the ice beam, whatever you want to call it, doesn't destroy items in the same manner as the fire beam. That's kind of interesting. I never thought of, like, you know, whether or not ice is as destructive as fire is. In many regards, I guess it could be, but I guess you really would associate fire more so with destruction, right? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the ice beam should be just as destructive as the heat beam, or do you think that it's okay the way that it currently is? Whoa! Okay, definitely destroy that rock, because there's a ton of studs to be had right there. Alright, next up we're going to go ahead and use our sensor ability. Then, of course, as you can see, we need a green lantern, or in our case, it's going to be a green Bizzaro. Hey, Swamp Thing, you got to move out of there, broski. That's unacceptable. We need to do a little bit of batting away here. Alright, let's assemble a bat, which will allow us to deconstruct this entire ball right here. And more importantly, free up the pathway for us to make our way through. Nice and easy and conveniently. Alright, so now we gotta take down some enemies. Let's go ahead and take these fellas down. Trying to take advantage of the multiplier, of course, in the meantime. And then, let's go ahead and transform to Swamp Thing to destroy all this stuff out of here. Because he's going to make quick work of all this stuff. More importantly, he makes it very easy to just destroy all of it in a very, very quick and efficient manner. Of course, all big figures are really great for smashing and bashing because, well, they just do the job way quicker than a regular figure would. And as a result of that, it's quite a bit of fun to just run around and get all that stuff sorted out quite quickly. Alright, definitely going to go ahead and snag this blue stud right here. Then we're actually going to make our way all the way to the top right here. And as you can tell, this is a pretty important lizard area. And we are, of course, going to transform to Poison Ivy, who for some reason I am not seeing at this very moment. Where are you, Poison Ivy? I think she's in this row. Yep, there she is. Sorry, completely forgot where she was for a moment. Alright, into the little pathway we go. Popping on out, and gonna go ahead and snag another mini kit right there, which is pretty awesome, bringing our grand total to 7 out of 10 mini kits at this point. Alright, that's pretty lovely. Let's go ahead and make our way down here. Now we need, of course, somebody who has the sensing abilities, such as Bizzaro, for example. Then we will transform to Superman, or many of the other characters that have heat vision or laser beams, whatever you want to call it. And then once you've done that, then that will allow you to go ahead and assemble a new Green Lantern panel, which is pretty awesome. Alright, awesome. ×5 multiplier. There we are. We've reached the true hero ranking, or as I like to call it, the superhero ranking. Now, of course, if you want, you don't have to use the same lanterns. You could even mix it up. Let's say, let's throw... Who do we want to throw in here? Let's throw in the Star Sapphire. Why not? I don't feel like I've played as her in a while. So here we are. You're still going to assemble an umbrella. It's just a different colored umbrella this time around. And there it is. Protecting from Darkseid's evil ray. And now we get to proceed on to the next area. Of course, at this point, you don't really need to be collecting studs because you've already achieved what you wanted to, or at least I hope you have. So if you've gotten a true hero ranking, there you are. You don't have to be concerned about it. If you haven't, then of course just carry on and keep working diligently at it until you would. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of studs up ahead to still be able to score the points that you need. In fact, this bouncy castle is going to offer some as well, from what I remember. Yep, you can see right here, 2 blue studs. So that's the kind of stuff that really, really would increase your score very easily. Alright, but before we proceed, as you can see, we actually have to help out Mr. Adam West in Pearl right here, because we can't just leave him here. So, of course, we're going to become either Man-Bat, or you could use Black Canary, actually. Let's use Black Canary. That would be fun. Where's the... Oh, there she is, right down here. Oh, no, that's Huntress. There's Black Canary. Come on. Wait, why is that not... Huh. Is that not going to work? There we go. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that should work, but I've never actually used her to smash any glass, so there we go. We actually found out that it actually is functional, so that's awesome. Alright, so why don't we transform to probably the character that you guys have all been looking forward to see, and that's of course Darkseid, who, by the way, yes, he does fly around, which is awesome. Another big figure that can fly, that's A-okay by me. The more the merrier of those. by my count. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and smash all that. I really love his combos. Like, they're just really neat. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. I'll do a showcase for him, so don't worry. I will showcase some of his stuff in more detail. Alright, let's take that guy down. Uh-oh. Come here. Gotcha. And just another fella right there. So now we're gonna go ahead and transform to Bizzaro again. Back to Superman. And melt that down. And it is time to assemble the Bizzaro mobile, I think he called it. Was that what he called it? I can't remember now for some odd reason. I could have sworn that that's what he called it, but maybe I'm 100% wrong about that. Alright, there are a ton of studs right here, by the way, so definitely take advantage of that. Alright, so we're going to need a green lantern, any lantern for that matter, or any character that can actually dig, so it doesn't even have to be a lantern. But once you've dug this up, then you of course have the ability to go ahead and assemble the Bizzaro mobile. So there we are. Very, very, very peculiar and weird looking vehicle indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in there and drive our way through these crazy boulders. Alright, so now that we've made it to this side of things, we're gonna kick things off by going ahead and utilizing, of course, as you can see, Mr. Brainiac for a little bit. Send a rocket that way. Bam! Huge massive explosion right there, and then gonna go ahead and grab. Oh wow, that hurt. That is not cool. Wait a minute, I must have missed something. There we are. I was gonna say I missed another mini kit, didn't I? And then, of course, we also need to take out Mr. Birdie right there. That is the 5th of the birds that we needed to take out. And that, of course, allows us to now have everything that we need for this level unlocked. Now, of course, in order to complete the level, you just need to complete this final little quest right here, which is to save the last remaining citizens of course, Rockopolis. So we need somebody that can use a reflecting ability, such as Wonder Woman. You heat up this little defense system that I guess was put in place, I should say, by Darkseid and all of his evil minions. And once you've done that, it's going to go ahead and explode, and it will provide you with a nice, conveniently made vacuum cleaner to go ahead and vacuum up all the citizens of all the remaining citizens of Rockopolis, I guess, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure if we're saving them because we're vacuuming them up, because it's like that doesn't seem to be a very convenient place to be in. But then again, who am I to judge, right? Man, look at how cool Darkseid looks. He just looks like such an awesome character, just floating around like a complete boss. He's like, look at me, I'm awesome sauce and I'm a boss.
Just when it thought all won, Superman and friends turn up.
Man, I love that ship. Look at that ship. That's so beautiful.
Friends. Darkseid not show face again. Bizzaro and very ungrateful for help. Rockopolis unsafe once again.
Uh-oh. Rockopolis is unsafe once again, which again, he means of course that it actually is safe. Now, as you can see, there we are. We earned actually a trophy, which is pretty awesome. We also, of course, got the level complete. All Minikits lost, aka all Minikits found, because of course, in Bizarro World, everything is opposite, if you didn't know. But I'm pretty sure I've pointed that out several times throughout today. Now, of course, as you can see, we did pretty well on our stud count, not too shabby at all. We got our True Heroes ranking, aka the superhero ranking, which is what I call it, because I don't know why. I always just say superhero ranking. Our Adam Western Pearl is no longer in Pearl, so that's absolutely fantastic. We also did earn, of course, all 10 pieces of the Minikits, which is going to recreate the crazy block right here. Or I guess maybe this is Rockopolis that we're recreating. So that's pretty neato. Of course, we get a plentiful amount of studs as a reward for all our handiwork and all our hard work on that particular level, which is fantastic. Whoa, okay, that felt like we got more than usual. That was insane. That was a lot of stuff. And then, of course, we also do earn the 3 remaining gold bricks, one of which you always get by simply playing and completing the level. So if you want to get that remaining first one, you might be wondering, hey, why did you already have one? That's because we completed the level once, and you have to do that in order to unlock the free play. So it's kind of a gold brick that you're going to get just by playing the level. So with that in mind, of course, there you guys have it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with your family and friends, favorite the videos as well, and I do indeed, of course, hope to see you folks here next time for hopefully another exciting Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham video. And of course, the next videos will begin showcasing the characters in this crazy Bizzaro pack. So of course, let me know in the comment section below which character you would like to see first. I think that it's probably going to end up being either Bizzaro or dark side. So let me know which one you would prefer in the comment section below, and I definitely will take all your awesome suggestions into consideration. Thanks all for watching the video, and of course, we'll see you folks next time. Peace out, see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks all for watching.